my lovely dishers. Thank you for clicking on this video and making yourself a priority. I am Denise. We dish everything weight loss, healthy lifestyle, and friendship here on this channel. If that is something you like, then hit that subscribe button. Join this community. Today is Wednesday. Today is our check-in, our challenge check-in. We're starting week 3 tomorrow. This is the end of week 2. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain. We're doing a spring into summer challenge. And what that is, it's 6 weeks, and every 2 weeks we pick something we'd like to work on. One thing. Because nobody, well, there are people out there that can, but I like to preach here or talk about taking little things and making, big changes with one thing. Whether it be water, exercise, vegetables, tracking, movement, sleep, whatever you have issues with. Me, it's 0-point foods and water. They're my 2 biggest hurdles, and I've been doing well with the 0-point foods last week. I've been really trying to incorporate at least 1 0-point food in each meal, and I've really truly done that. So now we're good to 2. I am working on, couldn't you guess, water. Yeah, I suck at drinking water. Now, I'm one of those firm believers that 60 ounces is a hell of a lot of water to drink. And I say that in a way like to drink contiguously. Like, I'm all about making sustainable changes. I think 60 ounces of water is a heck of a lot of water for me to be expected to drink for the rest of my life. Because the only way it works is if you do it like that. So what I like to do is at least drink more than I'm drinking currently. What am I currently drinking now? Water, just water. Probably maybe 8 ounces a day of just water. I drink a lot of tea. Green tea, regular tea. That's where I get my, what I call water in. But we're talking plain water with not even a Crystal Light in there, nothing, just plain water. I will still drink the same amount of tea, but I will try to incorporate some plain water. And my goal for the next week is to do 6 glasses. No, not 6, because I'm up to 12 ounces. Sorry about that. I have 12 ounce glasses. So if I do 4 a day, 12, 24, 36, 48. That's my goal for this week, 48 ounces of water. Trying to do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a clam squat. I'm live. That's 4 glasses, and I do 12 ounces. That's because it's the size of my glass. No reason why. And you can adjust that in your app if you're OWW. Again, you don't have to be WW to be in this challenge, to follow this channel, to be in my Facebook group. That's just the plan I'm currently on. Personal points with a blue flare, but you can be on any plan that you enjoy. Healthy app, keto, calories, paleo, vegan, pescatarian, whatevs. Because I can't make that choice in what you follow. You have to make that choice, because whatever works for you. We're all a little bit different, and that's what the journey is all about, finding out what it is you want out of life. What you want, what you don't want, what you can tweak, what you refuse to tweak, and stuff like that. I had an epiphany coming home today, and sometimes it's about when we getting weight on the scale. I'm a firm believer in getting weighed once a week. I was a daily weigher. I was. Back in the day, I was. And honestly, I don't know if we could really judge the week. We really can't. Let's put it out there. I don't think even once a week can we judge the week we've had. I've had stellar weeks and have gained. I've had crappy weeks and I've lost. Because you know what? There's no rhyme or reason at the time you get weighed what the weight is going to show. And it kind of dawned on me on the way home that is why WW gives you, at least I can only speak for them, is the 2-pound window. Because they know you can be up 2 pounds and still be on plan. So that's what I'm going by. If I could stay within 2 points of what I weighed last week, now granted, if it keeps going up, then there's a problem. But if I'm still fighting with this 2 pounds like back, then it's really not a loss of gain. It's just me staying the same, and you're going to fluctuate here, you're going to fluctuate there. I don't think any of us are ever going to get the true reading that we want. We're never going to get what we want, the payoff, to have that loss every week. We're not. And I think it took me a long time to learn that. And I think the once a week is beneficial for your mental state. At least it was for mine. I can't worry about what the scale says tomorrow. I can only worry about you have to pick a day. and I picked Saturday. It's because it's a weekend. Maybe. I mean, it helps that, my worst day, my most indulgent days are Saturday and Sunday because everybody's around. And when everybody's around, there's food, That's how it is. So maybe I like to take my weigh-in then. So in case I might have indulged a little bit, but the following Saturday, it won't be there. If I stay on plan the rest of the week. Key there. Staying on plan. Like we always talk about, if you're on plan 85% of the time, you're successful. Even 80% of the time. If you can do 80-20, you're probably okay. Now, if you want this quick weight loss, I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm not from the school of quick weight loss. I'm from the school of sustainable weight loss. That is that you just take your time and it comes, little spurts. There's weeks where you lose, there's weeks where you don't, there's weeks where you gain. I feel like even last week when I had things, do I feel like I deserved that gain? No. And I always tell you, if I've eaten, well, actually I think last week I did eat. I don't know, all the weeks going on. There's certain weeks, wherever I say in my weigh-in video, because again, I don't even remember what happened the other day, but I think it was the week before, because I had the chocolate bunnies. Yes, I did expect that gain. This week, honestly, I didn't think the week was that bad. But I think, and I'm thinking that's why we get that 2-pound leeway. Just because, for no rhyme or reason, and I know that's not the answer you want to hear. That's not the answer, that's not an answer, Denise. That's not an answer. Sometimes there isn't one, and I know that's still not an answer. But when you finally learn that there isn't an answer, it's much easier to swallow it. And I think if we always have to have why? There always has to be a cause and effect. I was good, I should see results. Honestly, I don't believe. The longer I've been on plan, and I've been on plan, longest I've ever been on plan, and I'm learning that. I'm learning that, there is a fluctuation and it's okay. And you just have to roll with it, keep moving on. That's why I do lifestyle. That's why I don't starve myself. So yeah, if I'm starving myself and I don't get a weight loss, yeah, that's pretty depressing and would piss me off. If I haven't eaten and I'm like, this is what the scale says, yeah, then I would be a little bit pissed off. But when I've eaten really good and I've had great meals on plan and I don't feel like I'm having my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, my snacks, desserts a few nights a week, then I know that I've done the best I could and I don't really go out there and get too upset. I mean, like I said, sure, we all want to see it down. I'm not gonna lie, we all do. But the realism is it's not. And that's a secret. We're going to call this, I reveal the secret. The secret is you don't always lose. You could be the perfect person and you're not going to see a weight loss. You could eat practically nothing and sometimes you won't see a weight loss. So don't ever feel that you're a failure because the weight's not going down. You're not a failure. You're not. It just takes its time, and it does. It will chip away, and you'll see some things where they call it that whoosh effect, which I've not had the whoosh effect, and I don't know when last time I've ever had that, but people say it's there. I believe it, but I've not experienced it, where all of a sudden, whoosh, it just comes right off. So, you just have to live your life, and that's the secret. Live your life. Let not this be the focal point of your life, is losing weight. Let this be a part of it, but the biggest part is you living life and doing the things that you enjoy and going out to events and going out with friends and having fun. Don't let this journey deter you from living life because we've learned life is very short. So yes, mindfully plan it. If you know where you're going to eat, like I always say, if you know where you're going to eat, look up the menu and pick from it ahead of time and do your day accordingly so you have those points. And if you want dessert, oh my God, have it. Don't sit there and I'm a big person. I'm a person who likes to split dessert. If I'm out with my friends, hey, should we split? And you'll find someone be like, yes, because they wanted to, but they don't want a whole one either. So people love to split. Or just take half of it home. You got a husband, kids, a dog. Well, I can't give a dog treats, but there'll be somebody there that will eat it. I promise you. Or take it home, put it in the freezer, or take it home and save it for a couple days later. Part of a dessert is never going to be detrimental to you. There's Bailey. So that is always things like don't give up living because you're on a weight loss journey. Don't. And these plans today, this is not your WW like your mama was on. I got the things we can eat. We can eat fish if it's on your personal points. And of course it's on mine. On my personal points, have non-starchy vegetables, beans, chicken, fish, turkey, yogurt, eggs. And honestly, I put fruit in there. I didn't put it on the app because I don't always have fruit. I could sit there and tell you I do not eat fruit every day. And if I do, it's one serving because I'm not a big fruit lover anyway. I try to shove it down because I think it's 0 points and that didn't work. So I just do what I usually do. I eat the fruit I normally eat. I have a banana occasionally and occasionally I have an apple. And right now I have some strawberries. But you know what? I'm not having more than a serving of strawberries. So I don't worry. It's fruit, for crying out loud. If I keep it to a serving, I'm good. So that, and I'm trying to keep my carbs to 100 to 125 at most, like 30 a meal plus a few extra for snacks, because I don't want to be low carb. I want to be carb conscious, because I think at my age, carbs turn into sugar, and that's why you see a lot of late onset diabetes and stuff like that, because the pancreas starts to go. It's been working hard our whole life. It's just starting to, putter out a little bit. So if I can help it along by giving you a little bit, being conscious of my carbs, never low carb, because this girl loves her carbs. Italian pasta, and I do have bread with my pasta, and I will continue to have bread with my pasta. Granted, it'll be a measured amount of bread, but it's life. And I don't want to see you not living your life because you're on a diet. We are not on a diet here at Dish with D. We are on a healthy lifestyle, and all of a sudden it's coming out. So if I'm squinting, that's why. So if this is something you want to be part of, this challenge, then subscribe to this channel. Join us on my Facebook group down below, Dish with D's Crew. We have a giveaway, don't forget. Sunday will be the drawing for the 2-quart air fryer. And it's great for one, because it's great for or if you want something just to do a lunch with or a snack. It's so cute. I will link that giveaway down below. You have to go on their website. Ace Cools is sponsoring it. You go on their website. You have to do all the steps. It's not a lot. It's like follow them on Facebook, subscribe to their newsletter. And again, if you don't want to subscribe after the fact, then unsubscribe. You don't have, like I said, it's just through the contest, and that is the only way. I don't want to see you lose or they picked your name. Oh, we can't lose her because she didn't subscribe to the newsletter. It's just an email, and they do not sell your email. I did check with that, so. I will also link the video that I did the demo on. It's a great little air fryer. I almost wasn't gonna, I'm like, but it's a great size. It's nice and small. So I want you guys to be entered in that contest. So, and join us for the next interval, part 2 of our 6-week challenge. D is doing water. What are you doing? Let me know down below what your next 2-week challenge is. Maybe you still want to work on what you're working on for the first 2 weeks. That's totally up to you. I just want you to pick one thing you gotta focus on. One thing. You pick whatever you want. There's so many to choose from. But remember, this scale is your friend. It is not the enemy that people make it out to be. It is precarious, yes. But I think, I would love never to get weighed, but I think we need a guide. Because let's face it, if we never got weighed, we would be bleeding. Because I don't know about you, but I don't feel like I've gained till I've gained several pounds. It's like, ooh, yeah, I think I have gained. But yeah, the scale is the scale, and don't ever let it rule you. You are more than a number on the scale, and I will link that video up in the cards too, because you are more than a number. And here at Dish with D, we love you. So that is it for the challenge check-in. I hope to see what you lovelies are working on this next 2 weeks. So I will talk to you another day. Have a great rest of your day. Have a happy Mother's Day if I don't talk to you, because I may be taking the weekend off, I think. Well, I'll do my weigh-in video, but other than that, I don't think we're going to do a meal prep this week. We're just going to coast through the weekend and go into the winery. And I'm going to indulge in some wine because it's Mother's Day. I'm on a lifestyle journey. I absolutely can go have me some. I'm going to have a mimosa flight. It sounded really interesting. I want to go sit at the winery with my boys and enjoy the day, because that's what life's all about. Life's not all about stressing over food. Life is about the little moments that you have with your family. Don't ever forget that. I will talk to you another day. Again, if you enjoyed this, give it a big old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Let you know when I upload and when I go live. I will see you later. Bye-bye, my lovelies.